Hey folks, it's August 12th. It's a beautiful day today because I get to talk to you about power and the execution of that power. So let's get a little context here. On August 1st, the membership voted to reject the contract offer from Canada Post. This was their final offer apparently, and it was also ordered by the government to do so. So you guys got together, you voted, and you rejected the federal government's demand that you accept this contract offer. And that's power. And that's the execution of power. Did it come from my office? No. It didn't come from my office. It came from the national office. No, it did not. It came from you guys. Although the minister has issued a letter stating that she thinks now is the time to negotiate and that Canada Post should be participating in it, they have not. In the last 11 days, Canada Post has not been at the table at all. They have not indicated when they will return to the table. They've basically taken their ball and gone home. So make no mistake, this isn't escalation by Canada Post. This is pushing us to see what we're going to do. The disrespect that they're showing you right now is monumental. Like, you guys just voted again to support your negotiators, and they're not going to meet with them. This is an insane level of disrespect. So right now, the company doesn't appear to have much in the way of power, and I think that's why they've stepped away from the table. All of their plans have not worked out. The government is not interfering in the level that they want because it would be illegal. The government has tried various different methods and it hasn't worked out for them. So the company is kind of powerless at the moment. But in October, there's going to be a postal mandate review. This will be a review of the Canada Post Corporation Act. And I'm not sure how this is going to go. Their intentions are pretty clear. The postal review is 3 years late. You know, the 3 years that Canada Post has been inappropriately spending their money, but now it's here just in time for our negotiations. The Kaplan report isn't worth the paper it's printed on, which is why it's been ineffective. And the government has been ineffective in forcing us to accept any contract. So they don't really have any power. But in October, like I said, there's going to be this postal mandate review. So the last postal mandate review was done in 2016 through 2018, and it was a 2-year process, and they did public consultations and stuff like that. We can expect a similar format. But if I remember correctly, in the advertisement for the job opening, it was only listed for 2 months. So I'm not sure exactly how much time they're going to have for public consultation, or maybe they're just going to do it with emails. I don't know. The emails for the Kaplan Commission, they just ignored the thousands of emails from workers and from people in the public who wanted a post office and just took the ones from industry leaders because that was what their questions actually asked. So I don't expect this review to be fair. But I don't think you need to worry about that too much right now. I'm going to do things in the background for now and get us ready for that. But right now we have the opportunity, while Canada Post doesn't have any power, that they've stepped away from the table. So you guys are going to need to start using that power that you guys have just discovered you have. And we're going to have to start demanding things. So what we've been teaching you over the last couple of years is how to use that power. And it's had some effect. I mean, we think about things like the Depot 2 parking lot struggle and how that resulted in half of the members going to Mayfield. We think about Rosedale and the flyer refusals during our last strike, during the last time we were forced back to work. And then we think about Delton and their mass refusal. These are all actions that started on the work floor. These were not actions that started at the office. And it's about understanding your power and using it. So the first thing you guys need to do is talk to each other. Talk to the workers around each other, just in your aisle, in your row, in your section, and just say, hey, what are we going to do? Canada Post isn't coming to the table. Well, there's little things we can do. And we need to be cognizant that there are consequences to action. So the office will be here to help you. We'll be here to defend you. We'll be here to do whatever we can. But we need to be realistic in our understanding of it. Strong action, not well organized, can result in mass suspensions. So we can start with small things. Like every conversation you have with your supervisor could start with, hey, why are you guys being so disrespectful and not coming to the table? So it'll be interesting to see what you guys come up with different options. going forward. But these are steps you need to take. This is beyond call James and call the office and get him to answer the question for you. This is beyond that. This is where you need to execute the power that you guys have. All right? Keep your chin up. Right now we're winning the battle.